Hello, welcome back to Talk with Spake.
Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here with us again.
I'm Noah.
And I'm Lily.
On this channel, we help you practice real, natural, everyday English, slowly, clearly, and calmly.
And today, we're going to talk about a very fun topic. Your food preferences, what you like to eat, what you don't like, and why.
Food is something we all love, and it's also a great way to practice English because we talk about food almost every day.
Please remember to like this video and subscribe to Talk with Spake. It really helps us. Thank you so much.
All right, Lily, how are you today?
I'm doing great. I had a really good breakfast this morning, so I feel happy.
A good breakfast always helps. What did you eat?
Just something simple. A little fruit, some yogurt, and a cup of tea.
That sounds nice. I had something a little bigger.
Of course you did. What did you have?
I had toast, eggs, and a big cup of coffee. A very big cup of coffee.
You always need your coffee.
I really do. So, breakfast is a good start. But let's talk about food in general. Let's talk about our food preferences, what we like and what we don't like.
Great idea. Let's start with something simple. Noah, what is your favorite food?
Oh, that is a very difficult question. But I think my favorite food is pizza.
Pizza. Classic.
Yes, I think pizza makes everyone happy.
Okay, so pizza for Noah. And for me, my favorite food is sushi. I love sushi.
That's interesting. Pizza and sushi, very different.
Very different, but both delicious.
So, Lily, we talked about our favorite foods, but now I want to ask you something a little different.
Okay, I'm ready.
What is a food you don't like? A food you really don't enjoy?
Let me think. I don't like very spicy food.
Really? Not even a little?
A little is okay, but very spicy? No. My mouth starts burning and my eyes start watering. It's just too much for me.
That's fair. Some spicy foods can feel like fire.
Exactly. What about you? What food do you not like?
Okay, I don't like mushrooms.
Really? Mushrooms? Why?
I don't know. The texture, the smell, the way they feel when you bite into them, it's just not for me.
I understand. Food texture can be a big thing for some people.
Yes. But what about food hobbies, like cooking or baking? Do you like cooking?
Actually, yes. I love cooking. It relaxes me. I like trying new recipes and learning different flavors from around the world.
That's great. I like cooking too, but I'm not very creative. I always make simple things.
Simple is good. Food doesn't always need to be fancy.
True. What about desserts? Do you have a favorite dessert?
Oh, yes. I love chocolate cake. It makes me so happy.
Chocolate cake is a classic. But for me, I love ice cream. Any flavor. Chocolate, vanilla, mango, I love them all.
Ice cream is comfort food. It's perfect when you're happy or sad or tired or excited.
Oh, ice cream works for every mood. So, Lily, since we're talking about food, I want to ask you something interesting.
Okay, what is it?
Do you like trying new foods from different countries?
Yes, I do. I love trying dishes from different cultures. It feels like traveling without getting on a plane.
That's a beautiful way to describe it. Food really is a kind of travel.
Exactly. I've tried Italian food, Japanese food, Mexican food, all so different, but also wonderful.
Which international food is your favorite?
Hmm, probably Japanese. It's fresh, light, simple, and beautiful.
I like Japanese food too, but my favorite international food is Indian food. The flavors are so strong, so rich, and the spices are amazing.
Yes, Indian food has such a deep and warm flavor. Do you like spicy Indian food?
Some of it, not the very spicy dishes, but the medium ones are perfect for me.
That's nice. You know, I think food preferences also come from childhood.
Oh, absolutely. The foods you grow up with become part of who you are.
For example, I grew up eating a lot of warm soups and homemade bread. So even today, when I feel tired or stressed, I want soup.
Comfort food.
Exactly. Your comfort food is pizza, right?
Yes. Yes, pizza is my love language.
And I think everyone watching can relate. We all have a comfort food we go back to again and again.
True. Now, let's talk about something a little lighter. Snacks.
Oh, yes. Snacks. Everyone loves snacks.
What's your favorite snack?
I love popcorn, especially warm, buttery popcorn.
Popcorn is perfect for movies.
Exactly. What about you?
My favorite snack is nuts. Almonds, cashews, peanuts. I love them.
That's a healthy snack.
Yes, healthy, but also tasty. And easy to eat anytime. So, Lily, let's talk about something everyone thinks about, healthy eating.
Yes, that's an important part of food preferences. Do you try to eat healthy?
I try. Not always perfectly, but I try. I choose vegetables, fruits, whole grains, but sometimes pizza wins.
Balance is the key. Healthy most of the time and fun food sometimes.
Exactly. What about you? Do you eat healthy?
Most of the time, yes. I like fresh vegetables, soups, salads, but I also love chocolate cake. Remember?
Yes, you do. And that's perfectly fine. We all need a treat now and then.
True. But speaking of food, how often do you cook at home?
Almost every day. Cooking helps me relax and feel calm after a long day.
That's really nice. Do you plan your meals or just decide in the moment?
I usually plan. If I don't plan, I start eating random things like bread, cheese, cookies.
Yes, without a plan, dinner becomes chaos.
Absolutely. Do you plan your meals too?
Sometimes, but I really enjoy grocery shopping. I go to the store, look at the fresh vegetables, fruits, bread. It inspires me.
That's a nice way to cook, letting the ingredients tell you what to make.
Exactly. Food is a little bit creative.
Now, I want to ask you something personal. Do you ever eat emotionally?
Sometimes, yes. When I feel tired or overwhelmed, I want warm soup or something sweet. It makes me feel better.
Same here. When I feel stressed, I want something crunchy or cheesy. It's like food hugs us.
That's a beautiful way to say it.
So, Lily, now I'm curious. Do you prefer eating at home or eating out at restaurants?
Hmm. I think I prefer eating at home. It feels warm, calm, and comfortable. I can eat slowly and enjoy the moment.
That's true. Home food has a special feeling.
But I also enjoy going to a nice restaurant once in a while. The atmosphere, the music, the lights, it feels special.
Yes, going out for dinner is like a small celebration, even if it's just a simple meal.
Exactly. And different restaurants let you try new flavors.
Do you have a favorite type of restaurant?
I love small, cozy cafes. Warm lights, wooden tables, soft music. They make me feel peaceful.
That sounds perfect. For me, I like modern restaurants with big windows and city views. I enjoy watching life outside while eating.
That's beautiful. Food plus views is always a good combination.
Now let's talk about something fun. Celebrations.
Ah, yes, celebrations. Food is a big part of every celebration. Birthdays, holidays, family gatherings.
Absolutely. What is your favorite celebration food?
I love holiday meals, warm dishes, baked pies, sweet desserts. Everything feels full of love.
That's nice. For me, I love birthday cake. Even if it's not my birthday, cake always feels like happiness.
Yes, Noah and cake are best friends.
That's true. But all jokes aside, food connects people. It brings families together. It creates memories.
Yes, a lot of our strongest memories are connected to food. A warm soup someone cooked for you, a special meal on a happy day, or even a small snack someone shared with you.
Food is emotional. It's comfort. It's culture. It's love.
Beautifully said. All right, everyone. Before we continue, let's learn some useful words from our conversation today.
Yes, these words will help you talk about food, choices, and preferences in everyday English.
Prefer means you like something more than another thing. Example: I prefer tea, but I also like coffee.
So it's not about loving or hating, it's just what you choose more often.
A snack is a small amount of food you eat between meals, not breakfast, lunch, or dinner, just a little something. Example: I eat fruit as a snack.
Snacks are light and quick, like nuts, yogurt, biscuits, or chips.
A craving is a strong desire for a particular food when you really, really want something. Example: I have a craving for chocolate.
Cravings usually happen suddenly, like you're sitting and thinking, oh wow, I need pizza right now. Cuisine means the style of cooking from a country or culture, like Indian cuisine, Italian cuisine, Japanese cuisine. Example: Mexican cuisine is spicy and flavorful.
It's a beautiful word and very useful when talking about food.
Homemade means food made at home, not bought from a shop or restaurant. Example: I love homemade soup.
Homemade food always feels warmer, more personal.
Ingredients are the things you use to make a dish. Example: tomatoes, onions, and cheese are ingredients for pizza.
Every dish has ingredients. Some simple, some many.
Flavor means the taste of food. Example: this mango has a sweet flavor.
Flavors can be sweet, salty, spicy, bitter, sour, or a mix of them.
Celebrate means to do something special for a happy moment, like a birthday or holiday. Example: we celebrate with a big dinner.
Celebrations and food always go together.
Great!
Those are our vocabulary words for today.
Yes, these words will help you talk about your favorite foods and your daily meals. It will help your English grow quickly. All right, everyone. Now it's time for practice, one of our favorite parts. Just relax, listen carefully, and repeat after us.
Yes, take your time, speak slowly. You don't need to be perfect, just try.
Repeat after me. I prefer eating healthy food.
One more time, slowly. I prefer eating healthy food. Now repeat. My favorite cuisine is Italian.
Nice and slow. My favorite cuisine is Italian. Your turn. Sometimes I crave something sweet.
Yes, very smooth. Sometimes I crave something sweet. Repeat this. I love homemade meals.
Try again, even slower. I love homemade meals.
Now, say it with me. These ingredients make the dish delicious. One more time, slow and clear. These ingredients make the dish delicious. Your turn. The flavor is amazing.
Very good. The flavor is amazing. Repeat after me. We celebrate with good food.
One more time. We celebrate with good food.
Great job. Really great job.
Yes, just practicing like this every day will help your English improve so much.
Okay, everyone, let's take a slow moment to review everything we talked about today. Okay, everyone, let's take a slow moment to review everything we talked about today.
Yes, we covered a lot of useful expressions and natural English about food preferences. So let's gently summarize the full conversation. We learned how to say simple things like, I like spicy food. I love sweet snacks. I prefer healthy meals.
Yes, these are everyday sentences you can use anywhere. We practiced saying, my favorite cuisine is Italian, or I really enjoy Chinese food.
These help you talk about your taste clearly and naturally. For example, I usually eat breakfast at home. I sometimes skip breakfast when I'm busy.
These small sentences show your routine in a simple way. We learned words like cuisine, ingredients, flavor, craving, homemade, delicious.
These words help you sound more fluent when describing food. We also talked about how to explain why you like something. For example, I like this dish because it's light and easy to digest.
Or, I prefer soup because it feels warm and comforting. We had a natural back and forth conversation about spicy food, sweet food, homemade meals, and restaurant choices.
This shows you how real people talk in daily life. You repeated sentences slowly, and that really helps your pronunciation.
Yes, small steps every day make a big difference.
Food is something we all love, so it is a great topic to practice English.
And now you have the vocabulary, the expressions, and the confidence to talk about what you like to eat. Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. We really enjoyed talking about food with you.
Yes, and we hope today's lesson helped you feel a little more confident and a little more happy while learning English.
If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who wants to learn simple, natural English.
And don't forget to subscribe to Talk with Spake so you never miss our next lesson.
Thank you for watching. Keep learning, keep practicing, and have a wonderful day.